Hey, that's me, but you already know I'm gonna tell you things I could probably show. Hey, welcome to the world I live in. What? It's the exposition. Oh, I'm not talking yet, you hear my voice, cause it's something I put on into a narrative choice. If it's strong enough, I think I'll be forgiven. What? It's the exposition. I'm gonna tell you about the plot or setting. Watch me spoon feed it to you. Make sure the lore's something you're not forgetting. There's no way you can be lost in the next hour or two.
The superhero. A benevolent person with seemingly impossible powers and abilities even the most powerful of our pre-evolved ancestors can't comprehend. They speak to something deep inside of us. They help people, they assist whoever's in need, they save lives. In 2030, 97 decades ago, the world changed forever. The meteor that was deflected by NASA 3 years prior to the crash, somehow it found its way into the second reality. Because it was from the first reality, it was so powerful nobody from this particular part of the last plane could ever comprehend its power. Imagine a world without them. Crime is everywhere, people are dying, flowers are wilting, and the world has gone to heartache. Eventually, everything falls apart. That's why we want to be of service. We want to help people, guide people, and save people. We are the Great Lakes Avengers, and together,
I'm not the best at computers, alright dog? Besides, even modern humans still make mistakes. It's not like I trigger a ballistic missile just because I wanted to see fireworks.
Ballistic missile activated.
as per usual, something goes wrong because you wanted free roast, huh?
It looked totally real though.
Then why do you fall for them every time? This isn't 2016 anymore, Doug. The year...
Dog, I'm not stupid. How about you, Patrick? How about all the posters of her you stuck up all over the school? Isn't that creep behavior?
Alright, here we go. Here we freaking go. I'm not the one who's lazy and entitled and has to be filled in by his own leader.
Well, I'm not the one who forgot about the promised free Kool-Aid.
This isn't about you. This is about us being a laughing stock and you and the others tainting the team's image.
How dare you? I'm on my way to a successful rapping career, and you want my friends to think of me as this? This is about my color, isn't it?
Just a heads up, I made you guys grape ice cream if that will get you both to stop fighting for realistically the 1200th time.
Dog, I'm too lazy to get the ice cream. Can you fetch me it, please?
Grape ice cream doesn't exist in shops, Doug.
You got me hyped for nothing.
At least you don't remember why you were angry with Craig anymore.
What?
Alright, Squirrel Girl, while we are finally having a break from Craig, I believe we should have a brief meeting to discuss the promo and how we should improve it. Do you happen to have any particular ideas?
Guys. This is an emergency. There's a major store robbery in Ohio. I've seen it on the news. If we don't do anything, Frankie's will go bankrupt and the bad guys will get away.
And thus they began. Again for like the 50th time. Something I don't know. I'm not that guy.
Well, we know all the adventures of New York's own Avengers and all of their heroic daring do. But go tell Lyndon Johnson about the heroes from Wisconsin and all the crazy things they get into. They're the Great Lakes Avengers, not just some pretenders, fighting for Great Lakes Avengers, under massive splendor. They're the hero team that we like.
The court is now in session. So, the Great Lakes Avengers, the most infamous troublemakers of Michigan and the whole of the Great Lakes region, we meet again. This fire has cost millions of dollars in damages and you are incredibly lucky nobody perished. However, many have serious injuries from this event that will take at least a year or two to heal.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't mean to set the place on fire, sweetheart. I'm sure they were just trying to help folk. That's their dream goal, right?
In other words, GLA, this is the last straw. You are all expected to pay a grand total of $300 million in property damages and hospital bills. Not to mention the additional vet bills to fix up my aunt's dog. Looking into your bank accounts, it is obvious you cannot. So with the sole exceptions of Craig Immortal Hollis and Stanley Thomas Long, You are all hereby found guilty of multiple counts of property damage, reckless endangerment, and possibly at least one count of involuntary manslaughter if one of the survivors don't survive the third-degree burns covering half of their body. You've all each been sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison depending on how well you behave. You are all hereby dismissed.
Hey, Pinko, why didn't you tag along?
Why were you just laying on that couch and slacking all day long, dog, huh?
Thanks for the suggestion, but I'd rather not be arrested just for being a part of an infamous superhero team. Also, I have a medical reason not to go. Douglas, what are you doing now?
What is wrong with you?
Craig doesn't look too bright, guys. Is everything okay?
Avengers. If this country doesn't want to accept our help and dismiss us for good-for-nothing troublemakers, if this country doesn't want to improve our team or care about what happens to us, then we might as well be better off, apart.
What do you mean, Craig?
I'm afraid we will have to disband.
Gee, Craig, you're usually the guy who always urges the team to push forward. It's unlike you to think about giving up, let alone disbanding the entire team. I mean, tomorrow could be better.
Oh, shut up, Stanley. I'm so tired of my team members always telling me we are only trying our best and eventually things will get better. There's always people next to me who develop such a false sense of hope for this group. It's over. We are splitting up, and my decision is final.
I have to show you something. I've been keeping this secret for 15 years. I never told any of you guys about this because I knew you people weren't responsible enough for it, but now I believe it's time.
Whoa. I've never seen a wart quite that big, Stanley.
Well, thanks for pointing that out, Craig. Really, thank you.
What's that, dog? Is that just an advanced watch or something, because I kinda wanna get one?
Doug, I understand I've spent years on this project, but you clearly don't have an idea of how dangerous dimension traveling is and how careful you have to be with this device.
But the ladies will love me. Money is everything to them gold diggers.
Good afternoon, Stanley Flatman Thomas Long. How can I help you today?
Take us to Taco Land or something.
I built a voice recognition feature on this just so you wouldn't mess with it. We wouldn't want to go to This Is Where Heroes Go to Die land, would we?
We most certainly would not, Mr. Long.
That's Dr. Long to you, Hunter.
You gave it a name? Gee, I knew you were such a nerd, let alone a weirdo, Dr. Long.
Now guys, unlike my previous inventions, this isn't just some special invisible watch that records the temperature to add on to telling you the time. Brace yourselves.
If this is a parallel universe,
then this is chocolate.
Honestly, Ashley, I wouldn't risk it if I were you.
Hold up just a second. Doug hasn't just teleported off to somewhere like he usually does, has he?
Man, that stuff was kinda rad cast. I really needed a refresher for today's video. Now which game should I play, GTA 6 or Portal 3? Zam! Knew I couldn't escape the petty boring road rollings, needy needs, and pointless chores.
Hello, this is not Doug. This is your paralysis demon from the underworld possessing Doug. If you do not let Douglas Davis play GTA 6, I will be in your walls tonight at 3 a.m. and I will eat your entire family.
I have $20. And they are all 500s.
This was a trick like last time, wasn't it?
Gee, what is this place? The trees outside this area are candy canes, the sea is custard and the moon is made out of cheese. This whole new world looks like a children's nursery coloring book or something similar to that.
Upon further investigation, I've stretched my entire body across this planet and found out it is actually flat like me. The entire planet is one giant cookie, approximately being 7.7972 million feet wide. It additionally appears the trees and bushes here were grown by an alien species that just so happens to visit this place. There's natural life here as well. Speaking of...
Greetings whatever you people are supposed to be. We are the North Coast's Great Lakes Avengers, and we come in peace.
I warned them all about this, I really did. Not even a few minutes into our trip and somebody's already hurt. And yes, I get it, Mr. Immortal is immortal, it's in his name. But we're technically not real Avengers. We're Great Lakes Avengers.
And in this world,
Nobody cares about our desires to help those in need.
Hello aliens, these are my teammates. When we were younger, I founded the Great Lakes Avengers. We are a rookie superhero team who serves for the Great Lakes region of the United States of America.
I might just call some random digis on your phonies to check if there's a pizza place in this dimension.
What was even the point of this what you speak of? Isn't dimension traveling possible already?